kill that weak version of yourself. Inside each of us lives two forces, the strong and the weak. The strong version of you wants greatness. It dreams of building, conquering, and becoming someone you can be proud of. It's the part of you that believes in your vision, that craves improvement, that looks at challenges and says, "Let's go." But there's also a weaker version, the one that's scared, lazy, and doubtful. It's the voice that tells you to skip the gym, to give up on your dreams, to take the easy road. That weaker version doesn't want to grow, it wants to survive. It wants comfort, not greatness, and every day you wake up, the two versions of you go to war. You have a choice every morning. Do you feed the strong self or the weak self? Because the one you feed is the one that lives. Kill that weak version of yourself. This is not about hating who you were. It's about letting go of the version of you that keeps holding you back, the version that settles, that blames, that complains, that never commits. You can't step into your future while still holding hands with your past. Killing that weak version takes sacrifice. It takes discipline. It takes waking up when you don't want to. It takes grinding when no one's watching. It means doing what others won't, so you can live how others can. Every late night of work, every early morning of effort, every decision to stay focused instead of distracted, those are the moments you put another nail in the coffin of your weaker self. You don't kill weakness overnight, you destroy it through consistency. Through every repetition, every challenge, every failure you learn from. Weakness dies when you refuse to give in to it. It dies when you replace comfort with commitment, fear with action, and doubt with faith. Understand this. Greatness doesn't belong to the chosen few. It belongs to the ones who choose to kill their weak self over and over again until there's nothing left but fire, focus, and unstoppable energy. So today, draw a line. Decide that you will no longer negotiate with laziness, fear, or comfort. Decide that from this moment on, you will not allow your weaker self to win another battle. Because the day you stop accepting weakness, that's the day you start transforming. This is not motivation. This is war, the war within you, the battle between who you are and who you are meant to become, and the only way to win that war is to kill that weak version of yourself. The first step in transformation is awareness. Every person has two competing voices, one that pushes you toward greatness, and one that drags you toward mediocrity. The weak version makes excuses, delays action, and seeks comfort. The strong version demands growth, effort, and courage. You cannot conquer what you do not acknowledge. The moment you identify your inner weakness, you can begin to fight it, to starve it, until your stronger side takes full control. Motivation is temporary. It's an emotion, it fades as fast as it comes. Discipline is the weapon that destroys weakness. Discipline means showing up when you're tired, staying focused when you're distracted, and continuing when everything in you wants to quit. The weak version relies on feeling ready. The strong version doesn't care how it feels, it executes. Every act of discipline sharpens your mind, strengthens your will, and builds a mindset that cannot be broken. Comfort is the silent killer of ambition. The weak self is addicted to comfort. It avoids pain, avoids growth, and avoids challenge. But comfort zones are graveyards where potential is buried. To kill the weak version of yourself, you must learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Choose the harder path, choose the challenge, choose the grind, because every time you step out of comfort, you step closer to greatness. Talent might open doors, but consistency keeps them open. Weakness whispers, "You're doing enough." Strength replies, "Keep going." Success isn't built on one big effort, it's built on thousands of small, consistent ones. Show up when no one claps, practice when no one notices, build when no one believes. The weak self quits at the first sign of failure. The strong self understands that failure is the foundation of mastery. Every day you remain consistent, the weak version of you fades a little more. Excuses are the language of weakness. I'm tired. I don't have time. I'll start tomorrow. These phrases build walls around your dreams. The weak version of you will always find reasons not to start. The strong version finds reasons why it must. Every time you catch yourself making an excuse, replace it with action. You kill weakness not by arguing with it, but by proving it wrong through result. Let your actions speak louder than your doubts. Pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest instructor. The weak version of you avoids pain because it associates it with suffering. The strong version embraces it because it knows pain equals growth. Every struggle, every rejection, every failure is sculpting you into something more powerful. Don't run from discomfort, walk straight into it, because pain is the fire that forges strength, discipline, and resilience. The more you endure, the less power your weakness has over you. Killing the weak version of yourself is not a one-time act, it's a lifelong commitment. Every sunrise gives you a new chance to evolve, to rise stronger than yesterday. The weak self tries to resurrect through laziness, fear, and doubt, but every time you show up, every time you push forward, every time you refuse to quit, you bury it deeper. Reinvention means never settling. It means constantly upgrading your habits, your mindset, and your standards. It means being a better version of you every single day. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, look in the mirror and ask yourself, which version of me will win today? The one that makes excuses or the one that takes action? The one that fears failure or the one that uses failure as fuel? Because the truth is, greatness isn't something you're born with, it's something you earn every single day by refusing to be weak. No one's coming to save you, no one's going to fight your battles for you. It's you versus you, always has been, always will be. And if you want to rise, if you want to build the life you've always dreamed of, then you must bury the weaker version of yourself once and for all. Let the world meet the version of you that doesn't quit, the version that doesn't break, the version that turns pain into power. The stronger version of you is waiting, and it's time to let it take over. Kill your weakness, rise in strength, and never ever look back.